Hey everybody, welcome to winter semester here at GRCC. We're talking about Machinery Handbook, MN213. So hope that's the class that you're taking right now. What you see before you here right here is the Blackboard. So if you've never been in Blackboard before, there's a lot of tutorials you can take and find on even YouTube. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. If you don't know how to navigate through Blackboard, there's a lot of stuff out there. So let's just look at the couple things that are here. Announcements are going to be, periodically when we need to talk about some things. If a lot of people email me the same question or certain questions that I want to put in there, I may not. I just may, respond to you with email announcements. And then you'll just know that that question will be answered in announcements there. So the things to watch here are going to be discussion. So all your discussion questions will show up here. You can look at the grades, the syllabus, and the schedule, which we're going to go over in just a second, are right in there. And then a video. The one video that you're going to be able to see is the intro to the handbook. And that will be in there. And then as quizzes get put in, you're going to see those in the quizzes tab there. And then also the final exam. For right now, the quiz will show a quiz sample. Take that quiz sample just to make sure that you understand how the quizzes work. You have a certain amount of time. Once you enter it, you can't come back out of it. And so you'll see with all the details in there, what's written in there. Sample test with true, false, and multiple choice. And then if you go in there as well, it'll show you all the different options that you have there. So, but that's Blackboard. Let me go to the syllabus here. Syllabus is right here. If you have any questions, most of the time, it'd be great if you could address it through email first. But if there's something that you're fearful that you're going to lose points or you have an urgent question or something like that, go ahead and text me on my phone. It's just hard for me to answer a bunch of stuff during the day because I do have a full-time job, as probably most of you will as well. But because I'm adjunct, I can't always get to every single email and text right away. So get to it when I can. The textbook that you need to have is the Machinery Handbook, Machinery's Handbook, and that is the 30th edition. There's other editions though, within a couple of years here. They're not going to be a lot different. So if you find that book, and you'll see more information, you can actually get it online. You can buy it online as well. Or instead of that. So that will be a lot more information on that in the textbook intro that you'll be able to see, that I'll point out to you. That'll be under the videos course there. So the videos tab. So here we have the course description. So we're talking about, in this one, we're talking about the Machinery's Handbook, and that being such a big, huge book with so much information in there. We're just going to go through here and try to learn really ultimately how to use it. It's not about memorization of it, but just having a good concept of what's in there and how to use the different stuff that's in there. So you can look at the course learning outcomes as well in a bit. You can check all this up, but all of this stuff is pretty standard, but you can read through each of those. One thing that I do want to highlight, students with disabilities, if anybody does have any kind of disability that we need to do any kind of address at all, contact the Disability Support Services, because again, we want to make sure everybody gets what they need as far as support there. So here's your grading scale. It's pretty typical, but quizzes are 60%. We're going to have 5 of them, and then so 60% of your grade is going to be based on those 5 quizzes. 30% is going to be the final exam, and discussions and participation you'll see a pretty easy way to be able to get the 10%. And so you'll see those come up, but just do what you're supposed to do, hand your stuff in, and then write the discussions, make sure that they make sense and they follow along with the discussion questions and anything that's asked of you. Anyway, other than that, attendance has to be taken. So if you're not handing stuff in, if you're not doing the quizzes, I have to mark you as not attending. So if you are on some kind of scholarship or anything else with financial aid, just know that you have to have your stuff in there. If you can't do something for some reason, again, email me ASAP, just so we can do something ahead of time. But yeah, the rest of the stuff, look through at your leisure if you can. I have the right to change the syllabus just because in today's world, things get pretty nutty pretty quick. So just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Here is the schedule. This will also be in there, but here's what week 1 is. Week 1 is just the introductions, watching the introduction video, which you're watching now, and then watch the video in also the video tab, which is the Machinery's Handbook textbook. Now you're going to see somebody else put that together. Because I got it so late, I didn't really have time to update that. So I had to take for what it was. I just got this material really late. It is what it is. I was a late add-on to this class. So I'm making the best of it. I hope nothing, goes negatively from your side, but if it does, again, just let me know and we'll do our best to accommodate where we can. So so you can go through each of these, then each week it looks like it's going to be a discussion question, which will be right in Blackboard. Quiz 1 is going to be unit 1 and 2, mathematics, mechanics, and strength of materials. So each of those quizzes is going to open like on the Saturday, and then it's due by Sunday midnight. So those are what what you're going to have to do for the schedule. Again, watch for announcements as you go. Check that every couple days if you can, just to make sure we're all on track. Use your GRCC email to communicate with all things, and anything you would have to hand in or ask any questions with, please use the GRCC email. Otherwise, sometimes it gets blocked, spammed, that kind of stuff. So the practice quiz, try to take that this week as well. So that's kind of your thing. So go through the book, the handbook, and just get familiar with it. Go through it, try to spend an hour on getting familiar with it. But then do the practice quiz just to check connection, to make sure that everything's good. You see the timing, that everything makes sense. And then just watch the other video, which is the textbook intro. So if you do those things, you should be right on track with everything else. I want you guys to have a great semester. So whatever I can do to help you guys, please let me know. This is a class that covers a very important topic, which is the Machinery Handbook. There's so much stuff in there, then you can apply so many different things in so many different ways in there. So, but again, I want this to be a positive experience for you. You guys are paying the money. I'm here working for you guys. So let me know what I can do to make this experience better. Give me good input, whatever you think could be even better to make this class better. Still learning as we go here a little bit. So, all right. So that's all I got for tonight, and we will, I'm sure, be in touch again. So have a great night.